Hello everyone, my name is Nick. If you don't know me, I'll give you a quick introduction. Last year I was a 533 pound heroin dealing drug addict. I was given 2 years to live by about three different doctors. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I knew I was dying soon, and maybe it's the drugs because it numbs you out so much, but I really didn't even care. I did pray every night for change, but I was living a lie. I was what I feared most, a lukewarm Christian. Anyway, this channel is not about religion. It's about getting your health and life and confidence back. So, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, or other, it doesn't really matter. I just want to help you lose weight and get healthy. Before we start, don't forget to give this video a like and also leave a comment down below. Let me know how far along you are in your weight loss journey. I like to read your guys' comments, so just leave a little comment below. So something like a light bulb in my head came on one day and I decided to change my life, and the first step was to get clean. I don't know if any of you have ever been addicted to opiates, but I can tell you, fentanyl withdrawal is one of the most painful, sickening experiences I've ever been through in my life. So imagine like the worst flu that you've ever had times 1,000. Pretty much the only way I can describe that. I was so sick that I lost over 30 pounds just from 2 weeks of withdrawing. I went through, about 2.5 weeks of withdrawals, and like I said, I lost over 30 pounds, mainly due to being so sick that I couldn't eat. I just didn't have an appetite. And after I got clean, I just wanted to keep the weight loss thing going. I started with a low-calorie diet for the first 2 months or so, and I had some success. Some of you guys watching this video may remember the old food journal I kept and everything, but eventually I switched to a ketogenic diet. To date, I have now lost just over 226 pounds in about the last 11 months. So if you guys are new here, I invite you to go to my channel and watch like my very first couple videos, and then watch one of my most recent videos and tell me if you see a difference in my appearance and just like overall attitude. So if you're just starting your weight loss journey, or even if you're halfway through it, I really want to help. In this video, I've put together a list of my 10 favorite low-carb keto foods for weight loss. So next time you guys go shopping, try to stock up on mostly these items if you want to lose weight. So in no particular order, here are 10 of my favorite keto weight loss foods. Number 1, cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? Cheese is both nutritious and delicious. There are literally hundreds of types of cheese. And fortunately, all of them are very low in carbs and high in fat, which makes them a great fit for a ketogenic diet. 1 ounce of cheddar cheese provides only 1 gram of carbohydrates, 7 grams of protein, and also 20% of your recommended daily intake for calcium. Cheese is high in saturated fat, but it hasn't been shown to increase the risk of heart disease. In fact, many studies actually suggest that cheese may help protect against heart disease. Cheese also contains conjugated linoleic acid, which is a fat that has been linked to fat loss and improvements in body composition. Number 2, eggs. Eggs are one of the healthiest and most versatile foods on the planet. 1 large egg contains less than 1 gram of carbs and fewer than 6 grams of protein, making eggs an ideal food for a ketogenic lifestyle. In addition, eggs have been shown to trigger hormones that increase feelings of fullness and keep blood sugar levels stable, leading to slower calorie intakes for up to 24 hours. It's important to eat the entire egg though, as most of an egg's nutrients are found in the yolk. This includes the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which help protect eye health. Number 3, avocados. One of my personal favorites, avocados are incredibly healthy. 3.5 ounces, or about 1 medium avocado, contains 9 grams of carbs. However, 7 of these are fiber, so its net carb count is only 2 grams. Avocados are high in several vitamins and minerals, including potassium, an important mineral many people may not get enough of. What's more, a higher potassium intake may help make the transition to a ketogenic diet easier. In addition, avocados may improve cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Number 4, coconut oil. Now, coconut oil has unique properties that make it well suited for a ketogenic diet. To begin with, it contains medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike long-chain fats, MCTs are taken up directly by the liver and converted into ketones or used as a rapid source of energy. In fact, coconut oil has been used to increase ketone levels in people with Alzheimer's disease and other disorders of the brain and nervous system. Now, the main fatty acid in coconut oil is lauric acid, a slightly longer chain fat. It has been suggested that coconut oil's mix of MCTs and lauric acid may promote a sustained level of ketosis. What's more, coconut oil may help obese adults lose weight and belly fat. In one study, men who ate just 2 tablespoons of coconut oil per day lost 1 inch on average from their waistlines without making any other dietary changes. Number 5, olive oil. Olive oil provides impressive benefits for your heart. It's high in oleic acid and monosaturated fat that has been found to decrease heart disease risk factors in many studies. In addition, extra virgin olive oil is high in antioxidants known as phenols. These compounds further protect heart health by decreasing inflammation and improving artery function. Also, as a pure fat source, olive oil contains no carbs. It's an ideal base for salad dressings and healthy mayonnaise. Because it isn't as stable as saturated fats at high temperatures, it's best to use olive oil for low heat cooking or add it to foods after they've been cooked. Number 6, low carb vegetables. Non-starchy vegetables are low in calories and carbohydrates, but high in many nutrients including vitamin C and several minerals. Vegetables and other plants contain fiber which your body doesn't digest and absorb like other carbs. Therefore, look at their digestible or net carb count, which is total carbs minus fiber. Vegetables also contain antioxidants that help protect against free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause cell damage. What's more, cruciferous vegetables like kale, broccoli, and cauliflower have been linked to decreased cancer and heart disease risk. Some of my favorite keto-friendly vegetables, which I eat almost every day, include sugar snap peas, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, baby or regular, celery, and cherry tomatoes. But just be careful not to eat too many tomatoes though, because they can be kinda high in sugar. Number 7, butter and cream. Butter and cream are excellent fats to include on a ketogenic diet. Each contain only trace amounts of carbs per serving. For many years, butter and cream were believed to cause or contribute to heart disease due to their high saturated fat contents. However, more recent and several large studies have shown that for most people, saturated fat is not linked to heart disease. In fact, recent studies suggest that a moderate consumption of high-fat dairy may possibly reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. Like other fatty dairy products, butter and cream are rich in conjugated and linoleic acid, the fatty acid that may promote fat loss. Number 8, shirataki noodles. Shirataki noodles are a fantastic addition to a ketogenic diet. You can find them online, and I also found some at Walmart. Amazingly, they contain less than 1 gram of carbs and 5 calories per serving because they're mainly water. In fact, these noodles are made from a viscous fiber called glucomannan, which can absorb up to 50 times its weight in water. Viscous fiber forms a gel that slows down food's movement through your digestive tract. This can help decrease hunger and blood sugar spikes, making it beneficial for weight loss and diabetes management. Shirataki noodles come in a variety of shapes, including rice, fettuccine, and linguine. They can be substituted for regular noodles in all types of recipes. Number 9, unsweetened coffee and tea. Coffee and tea are incredibly healthy carb-free drinks. They contain caffeine, which increases your metabolism and may improve your physical performance, alertness, and mood. What's more, coffee and tea drinkers have been shown to have a significantly reduced risk of diabetes. In fact, those with the highest coffee and tea intakes have the lowest risk of developing diabetes. Adding heavy cream to coffee or tea is fine for keto, but stay away from light or coffee and tea lattes. These are typically made with non-fat milk and contain high-carb flavorings. Number 10, dark chocolate and cocoa powder. Definitely a benefit of keto. Dark chocolate and cocoa are delicious sources of antioxidants. In fact, cocoa is being called a superfruit because it provides at least as much antioxidant activity as any other fruit, including blueberries and acai berries. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, which may reduce the risk of heart disease by lowering blood pressure and keeping arteries healthy. Somewhat surprisingly, chocolate can be part of a ketogenic diet. However, it is important to choose dark chocolate that contains a minimum of 70% cocoa solids, preferably more. I go for 90%. 1 ounce of unsweetened chocolate, 100% cocoa, has only 3 grams of net carbs. Now, the same amount of 70 to 85% dark chocolate would contain about 10 grams of net carbs. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, or if you have any recipes or ideas to share, please let us know. You guys have a good day.